Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan, and I have the lovely Megan here today. I did this look on her for a holiday party or really just any time of the year. It's kind of a universal look. It's got a little bit of light iridescent purple on the eyes, some subtle-ish winged liner, and a nude lip. This look is featuring the brand new Smashbox Double Exposure palette, which is the sequel to their original Full Exposure palette. And it is a wet-dry palette. A lot of the colors are more of a shimmer, kind of a satin finish rather than the glitters that were in the original palette. And let me tell you, it is a dream to work with, so get ready. As always, we are starting off with a little bit of Smashbox 24-Hour Eyeshadow Primer, running that on her eyes with my fingertips, and then I'm also going to use a little bit of the Photo Finish Light Primer from Smashbox as well, and just applying that to her face and smoothing it out with my fingertips. Next, I'm applying a tiny bit of foundation, and I'm really blending that in with a buffing brush, and then I'm going to move right along to eyeshadow. I'm starting with Peony. I'm using that dry, and I'm just kind of sweeping that across the lid as a base color, and then I'm going to take Mauve using the brush that comes in the palette, and I'm packing that onto the lid, and then blending it upwards towards the brow bone. Next, I'm taking the shade Haze on the other side of the brush that comes with the palette, and I'm blending that into the lash line and kind of making a winged shape with it, and then going back to my blending brush and blending it out. I'm then dampening my bristles and using the same shade and really pressing it into the lash line. It becomes a much more metallic version of the same color, and then I'm also going to just blend that edge out a little tiny bit. To further define the lash line, I'm taking a bit of Noir, which is the black shade in the palette, and I'm using that on a wet angled brush. I'm pressing it into the lash line and then winging it out, pressing it on where I want the wing, and then filling it back in, pulling the brush back on itself, and then I'm going to connect it to the lower lash line and match it up on the other side. To conceal the under eyes and any spots on the face, I'm using I Lived in a Tube in medium from IT Cosmetics, my absolute favorite concealer, and I'm just brushing that on with a fluffy eyeshadow brush and then setting the face with a little bit of matte powder. The blush color that I'm using is fairly neutral today, and I'm keeping that further back on the cheek to give it a kind of structural effect, and then I'm using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz to highlight. I am filling in the brows very light and naturally with a little bit of brunette brow pencil, and then I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, just using whatever of the Noir is left on my brush under there to define the lashes a tiny bit. Giving the eyelashes a quick curl, and then I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm applying 2 coats to the top lashes and 1 tiny coat to the bottom lashes. This is not rocket science, guys. I know you know how to put on some mascara. Lastly, I'm going to be applying the lip product. I am using the Pro Matte Lip Color from Lorac in the shade Pink Taupe, applying that as a base. And to lighten that up, I'm going to be using a bit of a lighter pink lipstick from L'Oreal, and this kind of has a bit of a gloss to it, so it kind of adds a natural shine, and this is the finished look. I really like the way this one turned out. Perfect for a casual New Year's Eve or a Christmas party. I really love these sparkly shades of purple for the winter time. Alright, well I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below if you have any questions about any of the products that I used today or suggestions for any future video ideas. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Both of those things are at JonJonTalks. And don't forget to click on my face right now to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan.
And Carly.
And we are here with a little bit of a DIY for you today. We made some... I couldn't think of what it's called.
I got it all from my hands and I was like, ew.